All right, Patriots Nation, are you ready for a day that'll hit you right in the feels? We've got news that could shake things up big time. A bold draft move, a surprise addition, a decision that's got everyone talking, and a rumor that might turn our offense into an absolute beast. Trust me, you won't believe what's brewing in New England. So grab a seat, smash that like button to show some love, and let's dive straight into the fire. What's the future got in store for our squad? Let's find out together. And hey, Patriots fans, picture this. Our offense with a legit O-line? The buzz is real. New England might be eyeing Evan Neal, that massive tackle the Giants snagged 7th overall back in 2022. This isn't about some random rookie. It's a guy with NFL experience who could be the key to locking down Drake May's blindside. Here's the kicker. Neal's in the last year of his deal with New York, and they're thinking of sliding him to guard. But what if the Patriots see a different path for him? Pro Football Network's dropping hints that we're a perfect fit. With Morgan Moses at 34 on the right and the left side begging for help, snagging Neal in a trade could be a slick move. Picture this, a late round pick, and boom, we've got a guy who, under Mike Vrabel's wing, could step up as a starter fast. Neal's had his struggles in NY, no doubt, but a fresh start with a coach who knows how to unlock potential, that could be gold. And hold up, it gets better. If we pull this off, we could still grab Will Campbell with that number 4 pick, the LSU stud everyone's raving about. Neal at left tackle, Campbell maybe at guard or grooming for the future. That's a wall for May to sling it without a worry. Fans are splitsome, say it's too risky for a guy who hasn't fully proven himself. Others are hyped for the depth it'd bring. Me? I'm thinking in a year where we need to build trust around our QB. Every piece matters. So, will the Giants let Neal go on the cheap? And if we snag him, how does that shake up our draft plans? It's that edge-of-your-seat vibe, because this could kickstart an offensive revolution. And while we're freaking out over this, the next topic's gonna crank the heat up even more. Now hold on tight. What if I told you the Patriots might use that number 4 pick on a running back? I know, don't hit pause just yet. It sounds wild with Ramondre Stevenson and Antonio Gibson already in the mix. But hear me out, Ashton Jeanty from Boise State is the name lighting up the conversation. This dude's not just good, he's unreal. In 2024, he racked up 2,601 rushing yards, topped the FBS, and came in second for the Heisman, just behind Travis Hunter. These aren't barstool stats, they're cold, hard facts. Before you flood the comments, let's break it down. Jeanty was a slow burn in high school, played wide receiver, safety, even D lineman until he took over as RB his senior year. Landed at Boise as a 3-star recruit and turned into a Mountain West legend. Over 3 seasons, he piled up 5,631 yards and 56 TDs on 830 touches. What sets him apart? Explosive burst, killer vision, and a first step that leaves defenders in the dust. Plus he catches passes, blocks like a champ, and showed he can handle the load. So why burn a top pick on an RB with other holes to fill? Simple. If we're serious about best player available, Jeanty might be the guy when our clock starts ticking. Imagine him splitting carries with Stevenson, a duo that wear down defenses and set May up for play-action magic. Fans are buzzing. Some call it overkill, others are already dreaming of highlight reel plays. Sure, the O-line needs work, and a top 5 RB pick raises eyebrows. But what if he's the spark that makes our offense a nightmare to face? Jeanty skipped his senior year at Boise for the draft, and his combine weigh-in proved he's NFL ready. Are the Patriots bold enough to pull the trigger? The debate's raging, and I want to hear your take. But hang on, cause the next bombshell's about to drop, and just when you think you've seen it all, here's a curveball that'll leave you scratching your head. The Patriots might cut Jalin Pulk, our 2nd-round pick from last year's draft. Yup, the 37th overall selection had a rookie season to forget, just 87 yards across 15 games, with 12 catches on 33 targets. NBC Sports' Tommy Curran didn't sugarcoat it. He might have been the worst wideout in the league last year. Ouch. But the numbers back it up. Pulk came in hot after a college senior year with 1,159 yards and 9 TDs at Washington. Training camp had us hopeful, he looked the part, carried himself like a playmaker. Then, nothing clicked. Fans waited for a breakout that never came. Now, with Stefon Diggs on board and another early receiver likely in this draft, Pulk's future in Foxborough is shakier than ever. Curran laid it out, cutting a second-rounder after 1 year's tough, but not impossible. So what's your call? Here's the deal. Mike Vrabel and Drake May are ushering in a new era, gunning for playoffs next season. May needs reliable weapons, and Pulk's nowhere near that after this flop. If he's buried on the depth chart, why hold on to a bust? Fans are torn. Some want to give him another shot. Others are ready to move on. I'm torn too. Can we salvage this talent, or is it time to cut losses? The tension's thick. Will Pulk get the axe or earn a lifeline in camp? Either way, it's clear our offense needs consistency, and every move now is about building a winner. And if that's got you fired up, brace yourself, 'cause the next one's gonna shake the ground. And while we're still reeling from all this, here's a rumor that could set our offense ablaze. Guess who's on the radar? Romeo Doubs, the Green Bay Packers wideout heading into his final contract year. This isn't off-season fluff. Pro Football Network says with Christian Watson sidelined and the Packers scouting draft talent, Doubs could be up for grabs. And who's in the mix to snag him? You got it, us. The Patriots desperate to stack weapons around Drake May. Doubs isn't some nobody. In 3 years with Green Bay, he's hauled in 1,700 yards and become a go-to for Jordan Love on contested catches. In 2024 alone, he averaged 46.2 yards per game with a 63.9% catch rate, proof he can ball. But it's not all smooth sailing. He's had concussions and even a suspension for griping about his role. Risky, sure, but pair him with Stefon Diggs, and tell me that doesn't sound lethal. Here's the scoop. Green Bay's loaded at receiver, Jaden Reed, Dontavion Wicks, Bo Melton, and if they draft another early, Doubs might be the odd man out. That's where we swoop in with a trade offer. Spotrac's projecting a 4-year $47 million deal for him, so if the Packers won't pay up, we could. Fans are already picturing May airing it out to Doubs deep, while Diggs tears up the field. But here's the nail-biter. Will Green Bay let go of a guy with this much upside, or will we need to sweeten the pot beyond a low pick? It's the kind of move that keeps you glued, 'cause it could turn our offense into a scoring juggernaut. And as this rumor heats up, we're already dreaming about next season. What a ride, right? Patriots Nation. From Evan Neal bolstering the line to Ashton Jainty as a wild draft card, the Pulk drama, and that sizzling Romeo Doubs rumor, it's clear New England's all in for 2025. Every move screams potential, with Drake May ready to lead the charge. The vibes are electric, and the future, looking damn bright. Which of these hits got you most hyped? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. Let's keep this energy rolling together. We're building something unstoppable. Go Pats!